Alright, so while I was out and about today, I ended up getting some cuttings. And so we're going to try and clean them up and see what we got. The first one we got today was this Fiddle fig. So we're going to go ahead, try and make some decent sized cuttings out of it. Now they break off easy. Alright, and then I'll keep like half a leaf and I don't know, probably a good 10 or 12 inches per piece. And I'm letting these sit into water just to absorb some extra moisture before they get planted. Try to get 2 more out of this. Let's see. Let's go right around here. Alright, so we got 4 of these. And then we have some Firebush. These might be a little thin, but we're gonna go ahead and try them anyway. I'll probably just go ahead and take all the leaves off this. I'm just gonna leave that on just to identify the direction. We'll go with about 3 nodes. And then what I'm doing is just clipping up close to the bottom of each node area, stripping 2. Oh, I kind of broke it that one a little bit. Well, I just know we don't need that one. That was 1, 2, 3. Trim back up here to this node and then strip off 2 more. Cut there. So when I was researching about Firebush cuttings, it says that it's really beneficial to go ahead and use a heat mat with them. So I might actually go ahead and do that. It says that they're kind of slow to root otherwise. That, and I'll probably throw some IBA powder on it just to trying to encourage it along. it. And then we have this piece of umbrella plant. And I'm not sure if these seeds are viable yet. I'm going to research that a little later. So we're going to go ahead and pinch off that seed pod. Perhaps they are ripe or mature enough. I don't know. So we're going to set those aside. Or are those the flowers that haven't opened? No, I think it's the seed. Alright, so on this one I'm just going to go with 10 or 12 inch pieces. I have tried a few times to root this stuff. I have never been successful. It was usually always the variegated kind. So when I seen that my friend had the regular green, I said, let me try and root some of this. Alright, so we got 3 of those. Oh, we got one more piece here. We got plenty of leaves today to add to the compost. Alright, these have got some like aerial roots started there. I'm going to go ahead and use that as the guideline to measure it. And let it, just each piece give them one nice root. These are supposed to be easy as ever to root. I just don't know why. For some reason mine have never succeeded. And on the, when I get to the ends, I try and make sure that I cut the tip, which removes the apical bud. And that gets rid of the apical dominance, which is telling these nodes to not send out side shoots. When you cut that, that's going to actually encourage the production of side shoots and increase the odds of your cutting succeeding. Alright, this is standard Ixora. It's not the dwarf variety. This is the tall one. Large flower heads, large leaves. And I'm just going to snip that right below the... You know what? I'm just going to go ahead, just because it's a nice mark with a V, and try and get it to bud out on both sides of that. And I'm also going to go ahead. Oh, that's not a marker. I'm going to try and find a marker real quick and mark this so we know which is which. The others I should be able to tell. Alright, that's labeled as the Ixora, and that leaves me these 2 pieces. I'll try and get 2 out of each of these. Always want to definitely cut off any of the flower heads. You want any of its energy to go into rooting and new buds. And same thing, we're going to do 2 of these. Okay. Last bag of cuttings. I've got all this here, I think is called corn plant. Matter of fact, let's ask our little friends in Google. I think it's corn plant. Dracaena. Oh, also not commonly known as a corn plant. So yes, that's all right. Cool. So that's what this one is here, and we're gonna try and do the same thing. I want to try and get cuttings with like a leaf at least on there, and I think this is gonna root quick enough that it shouldn't drop the leaves right away. So I'm just going with like 6 or 8 inch pieces. Oh wow, these are a little tougher to peel off. And we have quite a few of these. Alright, now I think when I get to the tips, I'm actually going to, because I've seen these transplanted in bigger pieces, I'm going to try and leave this whole head on here and see if maybe in the shade and fairly moist, if it will hold on to this much leaves.
Yeah. Hey. Bella.
Alright.
Stop it. Stop it.
Alright, and I'm going to have nice little cuttings like this. This one's actually splitting off into 2 right here, branching out. And then just to show you, this is, I believe, a Croton variety that I got some cuttings from today also. And same thing. I hope these are thick enough pieces. I'm not 100% sure. I generally don't do so well with very thin cuttings. So this is a we shall see. But I'm just going ahead and I'll leave a couple leaves on that, even though the ones I've done before, they've dropped all their leaves. There's a couple of these down here. Oh, we got a kitty down here helping us play. Alright, so these are the 5 new plants I got today. Is the corn plant, the Croton, native Firebush, Fiddle leaf fig, and something. Oh, the umbrella plant. Those are the 5 new plants that we got today. We'll get these in dirt and see if we can make some new plants out of any of these. And that's it.